So now if I look at my risk triage, look at this dynamic report. So I hadn't done this yet, but now I can see April, May, June. I can see my risk flags that I asked it to curate for me around cancellation requested. Those are maybe the ones that we can't necessarily triage or that we are going to go see and get feedback from because feedback is a gift, you know? So reaching out to those accounts. And then ones that we need to be concerned with, their usage is overall down. How do we need to enable them or reach out to them and educate them on what they have and the value of the platform? And then any that are past due, because we know that this could be a sign for those that might not be leveraging the platform and or be checked out, or we've lost a champion at that company. So you can see, and now you can toggle by value, by any signal, by stacking the two signals next to each other. This is really insightful. And now I can see not just April, but I can click into May and June. So now I can take this information and now I want to ask my team about it. And I want to know, where am I going to get involved? So this is incredibly valuable. If I go back to chat, I might want to say, update this skill to include these changes on the dashboard. We want to make sure that these changes are saved as part of this skill now. So it's going to go ahead and do that. What I'm also then going to ask it is to draft a Slack message for me to send to my management team, because I want to know, of those top 20 at-risk accounts that I can see here now. Here you can see the side view. Of these at-risk accounts, how should I get involved? So I mentioned that I might ping Claude about Gong and try to get some transcripts about what's happening. But now I also want to look at the data further to get it in the hands of my team. So it's going to save this skill. While it's doing that, another thing that you can do is schedule the skill. But let's first go back to drafting the Slack message to my team. So let's put this in the other chat while the other one is loading. Pretty cool how it can work to draft this message based off of this dynamic information that we have in the dashboard. And then you can actually ask it to pull this information regularly. So for me, I don't necessarily want to go through all of this every Monday and Friday. I want it to schedule this and I want it to draft me an email. I have Claude Cowork set up in my Google Drafts or my Google Gmail. And Slack and Notion. So it can look at those items. It can draft an email for me to send to my team on these updates. Or as you can see here, it can draft a Slack. So now it's drafted this Slack to my team about what I'm jumping into this week, what my expectations are. And then I can get more specific on what else I want it to dig into. Pretty cool stuff.